I'm not big on watching TV, but come November, I am all about watching Hallmark Christmas movies. And some people think they're really cheesy, and there are some that are just a little over the top, but they just make me happy. And today's quote actually comes from a Hallmark movie I watched back in December. And when I heard it, I literally paused the movie, rewinded it, and re listened to this quote, wrote it down because it's a mindset I have really embraced these past few years. And when you take this quote to heart, it really can make such a difference in your life. So, without further ado, today's quote comes from a Hallmark movie. People come into our lives as a blessing or a lesson, and it's up to us to figure out which is which. Welcome to Mom Wife Career Life's weekly empowering episode of Monday's Motivational Mindset. And you know what that means. It's time to kickstart your week with a boost of inspiration, positivity, and a full lot of motivation. Working moms, I get it. Mondays can be tough. We all know that. But they're also a chance for a fresh start, a new opportunity, and the perfect day to set the tone for a successful week ahead. I'm Carrie Pat, your host and fellow working mom. Every week, I'll be sharing a motivational quote and we'll break it down, share stories, and uncover the wisdom it holds for our unique journey as working moms. So whether you're getting ready for work, making those school lunches, or just enjoying a quiet moment alone, let's dive into this week's dose of motivation. Let's make this Monday count. Today's quote comes to us from the Hallmark Channel. People come into our lives as a blessing or a lesson, and it's up to us to figure out which is which. I mean, isn't that the truth? Some people light up our worlds while others, well, they challenge us in ways that we completely didn't ask for. But here's the kicker. Both have a purpose. So let's break this down because as busy moms balancing a million things, we don't have time to waste on relationships that no longer serve us. Let's start with the blessings, the people who bring you joy, love, make you laugh, and give you support in your lives. These are your cheerleaders, your confidants, and the ones that know exactly what you need when you're having that kind of day. Think about your inner circle. Who's always there with an encouraging word or a helping hand? Maybe it's your mom friend who shows up with a coffee at a soccer practice, or the coworker who totally gets your sense of humor that you might send little texts to throughout the day with funny reels about work. These people remind us that we're not alone and they're worth their weight in gold. But here's the thing. Are we really making time for these people? Are you nurturing those relationships? Or are you always using the excuse that you're too busy? Don't take your blessings for granted. Take time to nurture those relationships. Now, let's talk about the other group, the lessons. These are the people who might test your patience, challenge your boundaries, or even really hurt us. And listen, I know it's tempting to label these folks as bad or even toxic, but what if they're actually here to teach us something? Maybe that coworker who constantly interrupts you is teaching you how to speak up for yourself, or that friend who's always late is showing you the value of setting boundaries. Lessons aren't always fun, but they really help us grow. And honestly, sometimes the hardest lessons come from the people we care the most about. The beauty of this quote is the reminder that you hold the power. You get to decide who fits into what category and how you respond to their presence in your life. Blessings, treasure them. Show them love and appreciation. The lessons, learn from them and decide how much space they deserve in your life. And let's be real, sometimes people can be both. A person can be a blessing in one season of your life and a lesson in another. It's all part of the journey. So here's my challenge for you this week, mamas. Take 10 minutes to really think about the people in your life right now, the ones that you give your energy to, and make two lists, one for the blessings and one for the lessons. For the blessings, find a way to show them gratitude this week. Send a text, make a call, or even just say thanks. For the lessons, reflect on what they're teaching you and how you can grow from it. And make sure that you listen tomorrow because we're going deep into this one. We're going to talk about those lessons and how to set those boundaries with them. So remember, mamas, every person in your life is there for a reason, but it's up to you to figure out what that reason is and how it can help you become the best version of yourself. I know this one's a little personal, but if you want to come over to our Facebook group and share the blessings in your life, I would love to hear them. Head on over to Work-Life Balance for Working Moms and tell us all about it. If you don't already follow the show, take a second and hit that follow button so you never miss another episode. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Life Career Life with Carrie Pat. Before you go, if you found this podcast helpful, I would be so grateful if you would take a minute, go on over to iTunes, and leave me a review. If you have other stressed out mamas in your life that you feel this podcast could help, take a screenshot of this episode, post it on your Instagram stories, and tag me, and let them know that they are not alone and they can create balance in their life too. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover or you just want to connect, DM me on Instagram at mom.wife.career.life. Or come on over and hang out in our free Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat.